Hi, you guys. Welcome back for our daily practice questions. As always, I like to get into my introduction and disclaimer before getting started with our questions for today. So, for those of you who are familiar with me, hey, y'all. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. Brittany Weinstock. I am a family nurse practitioner, and I am the founder and CEO of the Nursing Studio. I provide resources, tools, review courses, review books, review videos, one on one sessions, and more to assist nurses as well as nurse practitioners with success on their boards as well as in practice. I've been doing this since 2015, assisting nurses and nurse practitioners with exam success internationally. We have maintained a 99% pass rate with all exams and study structures. Now, I always like to get into my disclaimer and reminder that we know there's no absolutes in medicine. We treat on a patient by patient basis. So, any of the questions that you see here, I have designed and created based on the current guidelines being tested on the ANCC as well as AAMP exam. Now, any of my videos, if I'm teaching on things that we currently do in practice, I will always say that so there's no confusion. So, with that being said, let's get into question number one for today. All right, question number one states, upon examination, the nurse practitioner notes a Harold's patch on the patient's trunk. Based on these findings, how should the nurse practitioner diagnose? Is it A, atopic dermatitis, B, contact dermatitis, C, pityriasis rosea, or D, psoriasis? All right, I always recommend reading the stem of the question first to ensure you're answering what is even being asked of you. So the stem of the question here states, based on these findings, how should the nurse practitioner diagnose? I tell you, if they're asking for a diagnosis, you need to run it back and look at the assessment findings. So here, upon exam, the nurse practitioner notes a Harold's patch on the patient's trunk. Y'all know my saying, when I say this, you say that. When I say Harold's patch, you should say pityriasis rosea. So here the best answer is C. Question number two, the patient diagnosed with pityriasis rosea returns to the office concerned as he started with only the Harold patch and there is now a full Christmas tree pattern rash on his trunk. He is concerned that this may be something else or worsening. What is the appropriate response by the nurse practitioner? Is it A, this new rash may be psoriasis? B, the new rash is atopic dermatitis associated with pityriasis rosea? C, this is normal. Often the Harold patch presents first and then the Christmas tree rash follows. Or D, this will require further evaluation. Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, so stem of the question here states, what is the appropriate response by the nurse practitioner? So what is the nurse practitioner responding to? The patient was diagnosed with pityriasis rosea. He came in, he started out with a Harold patch and now has a full Christmas tree pattern rash, and he is concerned that this may be something else or that is worsening. What should the nurse practitioner tell him at this time? And here, C is the best answer. This is normal because often with pityriasis rosea, they'll get a Harold patch, and within a few days or so, they can start to have that full rash of that Christmas tree pattern rash on their trunk. So C is the best answer. It's a normal finding, okay? All right, and lastly, question number three. The nurse practitioner has confirmed the diagnosis of pityriasis rosea. What is the best treatment? Is it A, topical metronidazole, B, topical cortisone cream, C, nothing, it should resolve on its own in 4 weeks, or D, nothing, it should resolve on its own in 2 weeks? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, stem of the question here is, what is the best treatment? Remembering, if they ask you for a treatment, you need to look to see if they have provided you with a diagnosis. If not, then you need to take it a step further and look at the assessment findings so that you can come up with a diagnosis, because we need to know what it is to be able to treat it, right? But here they have already told us the diagnosis is pityriasis rosea. So how do we treat? And again, the best answer here is C. It's nothing. It should resolve on its own in 4 weeks, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you found this helpful. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with whomever you may think may find this beneficial as well. But make sure you meet me back here. And if you have any questions that you would like me to go over, you can shoot us an email. And if you would like to utilize any of the resources that I offer, feel free to reach out to the Nursing Studio by giving us a call at 803-400-6864. You can also shoot a text message to this number or shoot us an email to the Nursing Studio, the number one, at gmail.com. The resources that I offer are the review book. It comes in an ebook as well as paperback option. It's linked in the bio of this channel. Also, if you prefer independent review with videos, we have the self-paced review for family and adult Gero for both exams, linked in the bio of this channel as well. The 5-week review group intensive. The next one starts in September. The link will be out next week to start enrollment. And then lastly, if you want to book any of the one-on-one sessions, I always say reach out because they are customized. So we want to gauge what you truly need. But the options are you can book a session for 1 to 2 weaknesses per session. You can book an exam readiness assessment, or you can book the custom package where you're provided with an initial pretest, and based off of the timeline that you are looking to allot to studying, I provide a structured study plan during that time and work alongside with you to take you to a successful exam attempt. All right, you guys. But as always, make sure you meet me back here. Happy studying. Bye, y'all.